Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Terrence Ray, and I'm taking you live into the opening bell this morning. Yesterday was kind of chaotic. Right now, we got the S&P 500 futures up about 22 handles. Now they were up higher overnight. I think I seen some tape action where it was up like 70 handles. As you can see, evidence of this long wick right here. The Nasdaq futures are up about 0.5%. The Russell futures up about 0.25%. So let's see. We should have a slightly bullish open on most of the stocks. I have noticed that Apple is down. I actually put a trade on an Apple. If you've been keeping up with the channel, I closed out yesterday my IWM strangle. Yeah, that was a nasty loss. You, sometimes you gotta take them losses, take them L's. Now, actually, if I would have stayed in the trade, it bounced a little bit. I just don't see the reason. I still think we're gonna have some more downside action. I'm gonna go over that in a minute. Uh, we got Bitcoin. Bitcoin took a. Let's see if we can find some levels in Bitcoin. You can see right here. This is from a previous support level. If you see, if I draw this all the way out, look where we at. Um, so you can see us right here. It can still go lower. I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin continued to fall down around this 47,500 level. Let's see. What else can I'm just looking through. So I could see the bid ask and tell where stocks are going to open. Nvidia is going to open about $3 higher coming into the opening bill. Let's pull up Nvidia. Now I'm looking at a weekly chart. You can see this level right here is where Nvidia seemed like it has found like a little bounce. This is a weekly chart. I drop down to the daily so we can see. So right here, where this gap was, you can see Nvidia seemed like it found some support right here, and it's gonna open up about $3 higher. So right around in this level right here is where it'll open up, and we'll see what Nvidia does. Now Nvidia has a gap up here. So if you think that you're gonna get a gap fill up here and you were to buy somewhere in here, that's about a $20 move. The only thing about that is you don't know. I don't think the down move is over. Just me personally. Let's get right to it before the opening bell, and I'll show you why I think so. S&P 5. These are the futures, right? And they trade overnight, so they're up. Now, if we go to the SPY, you can see. Look at this level. It hit this level and acted as support. This is a Fibonacci extension level. Hit this level, act as support. Now it's gonna open somewhere right around in here today, right? Momentum on this AO oscillator, awesome oscillator, is lower. So we're making lower lows on the momentum oscillator. It is slowing up a little bit because it kind of decelerated and then it took off again when it gapped down yesterday. I want to see what it looks like today. What we would like to see on this momentum oscillator is it begin to slow up. The momentum begins to turn, decelerate, then you could get a little sideways action. And even in that, where it gapped down here, this level right here is going to become resistance, in my opinion, right? So even if we go up, I would still be looking at some resistance right around 528. Now we could get a nice rally today, right? Maybe $7 or $8 up into here and around this level, which would be, you know, I still wouldn't trade it. I would not get bullish. If I did, it would be naked. It would be futures. That way you don't have. I wouldn't use options because you're not gonna get decay. I don't think. I think the volatility is going to stay big. And so if you were to like sell a put, you probably won't get any theta decay. You just have to get paid on direction. So I wouldn't mess around with options. I would go into the futures if I was going to play the bounce and maybe buy the micro ES forward slash MES if I was going to do that. I don't want to get bullish anything because I see. Let's go back to the S&P 500 futures. I still think we're going to make it down to this next level. We already now on the futures, we already broke through this level and then it bid it up. And you can see the futures went up some overnight, and then look where it's at now. Like as we're getting ready to, we're 3 minutes from the opening bell, and look how we sitting. I still think we're gonna get down to test these levels down here around 4,900. So the next one down is right around 5,000, and I still think we're gonna get there. At least that's where I'm betting my money. I sold the call spread in the SPY, and I also got a short call spread in Apple. Apple is actually going to open about $3 lower, right around this 206 level, which we may get something like a Harami today. Well, we'll see. If the body of this candlestick stays in here, which could be bullish. So we'll see. Um, those are the only two trades that I have on right now, and that's that. So I'll be watching the SPY. I'll be watching Apple. I'll be watching Nvidia as well to see what happens with those. Generally, I like to go ahead and set a default order to close the trade. So if something happened and I get a big down move, I won't even be. It'll just take profit on its own. I did get a little scalp in Tesla yesterday because Tesla had bounced. I actually bought some shares like right around in here and played a little quick bounce. But you guys can see these when I put Fibonacci levels, you can see, look at it. It just played like right in between there. So it's going to open up right here, right at this level today. So we could get a little pop in Tesla up into here, up until maybe 207, possibly to fill this gap. It's possible. Um, I don't like taking when the oscillator is below zero right here. I don't want to take a bullish trade. So I'm gonna sit with you guys. We're getting ready to get this opening bell, and we may have a fast market. So I will. Um, I just wanted to come on and give these levels on why, like I said, I think that the market is still going to. I still think we're gonna get a move to the downside. These are the S&P 500 futures, and there's the opening bell. Even on the Nasdaq futures, you can see the momentum oscillator is still making lower lows. Let's see what the tape action gives. And right away at the opening mark, the Dow futures went negative. So I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we see and Apple is down. Now, I may do a video later on, maybe later on, talking about some things that I've seen online on the Twitter space, kind of sketchy about some market participants. And already I did make a switch that I'm gonna talk about in the maybe later on in the week on Thursday or Friday on me using IV percentile over here as opposed to IV rank in these particular moments because um I don't want to get too technical, but I will talk about that in a later video. But I just know I was over there looking at that. So I'm looking at this at the tape action right now, and we see the Russell has turned red, Dow futures have turned red. However, the VIX futures, the volatility futures are still red, which means if vol is not going up, then I don't know how much I expect the market to sell off. If we see volatility, start increasing and going up and going green, then I really, have faith in a sell off. But I'm not going to do too much in this video. I just wanted to come in and give those levels. The next, once again, reiterate my next level that I think we're going down is 5,000 on the S&P futures. And if we look at the next level up as far as resistance, it's going to be right around 53.50. So even if we go up, I think right around into this area right here on the chart where the gap is, I think we'll see resistance, and I may even short some more if it get up into this area. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm out. Happy trading today. Peace.